to the Super Bowl. Let's close out the weekend with what should be a good one on Monday Night Primetime between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Baltimore Ravens. Let the postseason begin. We're underway in this AFC Wildcard Weekend contest. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Setting him on the dive. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. That's George Karlaftis who got there for the stop.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
From the gun, Jackson. Andrews has it, working downfield. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, that could be the big gains of next week.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Behind the line, and the ball is loose. But I think a Raven was able to gain possession there, so they're going to keep the football. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, like you're...
And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. It is Tyler Luke now on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Mahomes starting off with a throw. Won't get it to Rashee Rice, complete. It's a race down the right side. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs finish off their opening drive.
Touchdown, Kansas City.
He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Mahomes leads his troops to the line, going for 2.
Will set up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And this is caught, and that bid for the lead works out. They're now up 8-7. They come up with a touchdown of their own, and then, I love this, a little one-upping by scoring on the 2-point try to take the lead.
Yeah, you love it because you didn't have to make that call. The coach did. But clearly, they don't want to play from behind. They want to be the one dictating, and now they've got to do it the rest of the way.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Dive play straight ahead. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Ashton Gelati driving in there for the stop.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Now it's Jackson. This is cuts. That's Slayton. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Jackson, quick pass wide. And he stopped at the 31-yard line.
Oh, man, these are the kind of plays you can't wait to get on film and watch the next day. Look at the fellow pass catchers. Look at the guys getting out in front, helping on that screen pass. Get your player in space, your buddies do the rest around you, and a big play follows.
Dumped off to his running back. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
With that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it'll be second down. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah.
And look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Back to the well again. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Ravens take a 5-point first quarter lead. Here's Luke for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens push their lead to 6. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. He's going to field this at the 2. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's first and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Going on first down, Mahomes. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. Yellow. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Chiefs.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be second down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. This is ahead for about 5. That was Jonathan Allen on the tackle.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Yellow.
Third and short. Here's Mahomes. He gets it to Rice. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the
We've reached the end of one in this opening round of the AFC playoffs. It's a 14-8 ball game. Back to the bank in just a moment. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Chased out to his right. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs tie and can take the lead here in the second. Now Harrison Butker for the point after.
Harrison Butker on for the point after.
Right down the middle, it's good. And they'll take the lead.
Chiefs 15, Ravens 14. Harrison Butker kickoff for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Now here's Lamar. Fits it through the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Lamar now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 3 makes it 3rd and 10.
Forward. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. They'll run it from the gun. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Call it 5 yards there. It's going to be 4th and 4.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
No, we changed it.
Jackson's going to go on 4th. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. Did he get there? Did he get there? I don't think so. Yeah, the refs agree. He's marked short, and this is going to be a turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Here's Mahomes now. Here's him on the quick hitter. And he's right near that 1st down marker as the stop is made at the 48.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. They'll run it with Pacheco. And that short gain is enough for a new set it down.
I love watching those running backs do their drill, especially in practice where they just keep those legs turning. They keep those legs moving for situations just like that one.
First down, Kansas City.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Off play action, it's Mahomes. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Pacheco gets it from the gun. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Mahomes to throw for it. He finds Worthy, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More from M&T Bank Stadium coming up. First down now, ball at the 33.
First down, Chiefs.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And this one doesn't go far.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Throwing is Mahomes. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs grow their lead just before halftime. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. All right, so this solid first half continues for Brock. They're into the end zone to extend their advantage.
And I think if you're a head coach, you've got to be very happy with the effort so far. You always preach about coming out strong, and they've been the ones dictating the tempo. As a result, they add to their lead.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs grow their lead to 8. Butker on now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Thrown back to the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. They read that screen perfectly. Interception. Leo Chanel makes the play. And he's going to take this one back. It's a pick 6 and a KC touchdown. Thrown it to depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk. You could do some serious damage.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Jackson trying again after the pick. Andrews has it. They get to him, and he loses the football. It's out. And the Chiefs look like they have it.
Boy, that call came at just the right time to rip a hole.
Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. Take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down. First down. Here's Lamar. Sends this to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Trent McDuffie in to pick it off.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get